Hi guys, my name is Adam and I'll be doing a short video on homemade soda bread. I'm doing a few tweaks with this bread. I'm adding some seasoned cheese. I'll explain more as I go along through the video. So to start with, I have 250 grams of plain flour and 250 grams of barley flour. If you don't have barley flour, you can use whole grain flour. I then have 80 grams of sunflower seed. If you don't have sunflower seed, pumpkin seed will be fine, or another seed similar to that. I then have goat's cheese, feta cheese, another hard cheese works well in this. 14 grams of bicarb soda, I'll explain more about that later, and 10 grams of rock salt. Sea salt is fine to use as well, and table salt can be used as a last resort. Finally, I have 400 millilitres of whole milk with half a juiced lemon. I've left that to rest for 10 minutes so it sort of curdles, because ideally it's better to use buttermilk, but that was hard to find. I'll explain more on the recipe when I put it online alongside this video. So I start by mixing the plain flour and barley flour loosely together. This whole mixing process should take about 1 to 2 minutes with all the ingredients. I add the salt, mix that through the flour. I then add the bicarb, mix that through the flour as well. The bicarb is really important in this recipe, as it helps the dough rise because it forms a chemical reaction, but you only have 10 minutes from when you add the buttermilk to get it in the oven, because it will gas out. Next, I add the sunflower seeds, mix them through, and finally the goat's cheese, which I carefully mix through because you don't want this to flake or break. You want good size goat's cheese running through the soda bread on the finished product. Then I add the whole milk, which, as you can see, maybe not so clearly on camera, but is lightly curdled, which is what you want. Sort of resembles the buttermilk consistency. You then add that to the mix, sort of little by little, giving it a good sort of mix as you're adding it through the flour. The tool I'm using is like a bread scraper. It's lightly curved at the edge, which is perfect for, oh, do excuse the wind, sorry, let's put that back. The bread scraper is great because it's lightly curved and it can go around the whole edge of the bowl and get everything from the bottom and the side, not wasting any parts of the soda bread. So yeah, as I sort of do that for 1 to 2 minutes, being mindful of the 10-minute sort of leeway I have to get it in the oven, I then put it onto the boards, making sure I get every little bit. At this point as well, be mindful that the oven should be on and should be at about 200 degrees. And then, oh, let me just get that little bit. And then, yeah, little bit of flour at this point if you so need, because the dough might be slightly sticky still. But better to be a little bit sticky rather than too dry, and a little bit more flour. You just want to get this to a sort of, you don't want to knead it too much, you just want it to get it to a nice sort of round, not sticky, just get underneath it a little bit. Good solid shape there. Yeah, looks good, perfect. Then you get the baking tray. Ideally baking parchment is better to use with the bread, but I didn't have any, so tin foil it has to be. Place it on that, and this is the part where you want to score the bread. Scoring the bread helps it evenly cook throughout because it is a dense dough. It helps a lot. So I just cut it down the middle and then down again, just about halfway through the bread. Sort of resembles a cross on the bread. And there we have it, finished product. That's been in the oven for about 25 minutes. I've got a thermometer to check that the flour has cooked, and that needs to be at about 92 to 94. However, if you don't have a thermometer, 25 minutes should be enough, and then a light touch at the bottom to check it's sort of a hollowy sound will be fine. Carve the bread through the middle. Lovely. Little touch test, and then yeah, cut it through again. Better visual on the goat cheese there. This soda bread is lovely with a nice hearty soup, or as you'll see very shortly, a nice bit of butter, and just ate on its own as a nice little snack. But yeah guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and hopefully I'll get around to doing some more. Thank you so much. There's the bit of butter. Cheers guys, enjoy.